Welcome, listeners, to the Chris Talk Show, where we bring you the news and dive right into a wide range of topics that matter to you. I also give my views and my opinion. The show starts right now. Let's get into it, people.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the show. I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. All right, folks, let's get into this. All right. Oh, I almost forgot. Um, yeah, I hope you enjoying your day because I'm enjoying mine. I hope you having a blessed one because I am definitely having a blessed day today. So, let's get into these stories, man. What's up, Ed? Hey. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, yo. What's up, Ed? How you doing, man? Silent Ed is in the house today. So what's up, Silent Ed? Okay, so nah, we ain't gonna address that. Let's get into these stories. All right, check this out. This story, where does this one bring us to? This one is bringing us to Jersey. Let's pull that up on a big screen. All right, okay. A member, well, member, a member of a notorious Jersey street gang gets 7.5 years with no parole in a stabbing. A stabbing? Well, did this guy, what's going on with this one? Some gang members up in Jersey. Ah. But they got a lot of gangs up in Jersey, man. They got a few of them up there, so gotta be careful. All right, folks, let's get into this story. Let's let our AI do what they do. All right, Ed, hit that button, man. Let's get into it. Hit it.
Sheldon Thati Mays, 23, was among 8 members of a street gang at the Curry's Woods public housing complex in Greenville who rolled up on the victim in 2 vehicles, seeking revenge for a previous incident. As he walked down a city street in August 2020, the Tay Shrimp gang members parked in the middle of the street, hopped out and descended on the victim. They were punching and kicking him, authorities said, when Mays stabbed him, inflicting life-threatening injuries. Mays and the others ended up taking plea deals from the government rather than risk the potential consequences of a trial conviction. Mays and 2 fellow gangbangers were charged in state court earlier this year with murder, among other counts, for a shooting on Union Street between Martin Luther King Drive and Ocean Avenue that left 1 man dead and 4 others wounded in June 2020. In addition to the prison term, U.S. District Judge Kevin McNulty sentenced Mays to 3 years of supervised release for the stabbing. Selinger credited special agents and task force officers of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives Newark Field Division, Jersey City Police, the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office and the Hudson County Department of Corrections with the investigation leading to the plea and sentencing. The arrests stem from what's known as the Jersey City Violent Crime Initiative (VCI), which Selinger called a collaborative, multi-agency program designed to combine the resources of New Jersey's federal, state, and local law enforcement to identify, target, and prosecute violent offenders and criminal organizations participating along with his office. The DIA, FBI and ATF are U.S. Marshals, City Police, the Hudson County Prosecutors and Sheriff's Offices, the State Parole Board and the New Jersey State Police Regional Operations and Intelligence Center, Real-Time Crime Center. Handling the case for the government is Assistant U.S. Attorney Tracy Agnew of Selinger's Criminal Division in Trenton.
Now, um, wow, that's bugged out. That's bugged out. That's really bugged out that these young men did what they did. Um, Condolences to the family members of these people who have lost their lives in this situation. But I want to know what's up with Jersey City in this task force, and what exactly is their role in investigating criminals. How do they do this? Because this is a collaboration of different organizations coming together. To me, it seems like, and yeah, I know how I do. I'm just giving my view and my opinions on these things. It's like this collaboration of all these different departments, and then they're just focusing on these things. Now, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Applause to them for getting a crime off the street. Give it up to them for getting a crime off the street. But it's my question is how they're targeting these people. How? How are they knowing who to target? How are they knowing which phones to tap and all this stuff? Because I mean, it's obvious these things are part of these type of investigations on how they tap in people's phones and illegally tapping people's phones. You know what I mean? But and also these guys took these plea deals. Now, come on, people. Government plea deals. I mean, come on. I mean, if these and sometimes the DA they don't really have enough evidence against you for the claims that they are claiming. They just say that they do. And in that case, I mean, this is to all my melanin people, especially my melanin people. In that case, tell them to show you it. Tell them to show you the evidence that they have against you. Because sometimes they don't have the evidence that they say that they do. But I think in this situation, scroll down. Did they find guns or anything like that? No, this was just a oh yeah, this was just them following them on this robbery street. Now, the particular person in this, which his name is Sheldon. Now, this person, and this is sometimes it's not good to be in a gang. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Sometimes it's not good to be in a gang because this one person was targeted, and from our resources, we're not going to air everything out, but from our resources, he has a lengthy criminal record. We're talking about gun possession, robbery, assault on a police officer. Like this is not this guy's first offense. You see what I'm saying? So, and it already says that he was previously indicted on another offense. So he's still probably going to have to deal with some consequences later on in some other cases down the line. You know what I'm saying? This guy, he was targeted because of his lengthy record. And because of that, these other people, just because he was hanging out with them, you gotta be careful who you hang with, but just because he was hanging out with them, they also became targets because of this. And I think some of these crimes, they just attach this man to. They just attached him to it. He probably had nothing to do with it. I mean, the other people probably had nothing to really do with it, but they just attached him to it. I'm just saying. This is just my view and just my opinion. Okay, so that's my view and that's my opinion on that one. Ed, you can't be bringing like this this gangster crap up in here. You know what I'm saying? With the gang violence, because gang, I want to say us here at this show, we don't condone any type of violence, unless it's necessary. But in this case, it was not necessary, and couple of people lost their lives because of this. And this happens all around the US, not just around the US, it happens around the world where innocent people lose their lives because of gang violence or some gang beef or some probably nine times out of 10, sometimes it's really, really small, something that could probably be talked out, but innocent people do get caught up in these situations. And like I said, our condolences to the families of the victims in this situation. And that's just my view and my opinion on that. All right, Ed. So check this out. If you like this content, let's pay these bills. If you like this content and you want to hear more of this content, you know what I'm saying? Um, check out all the links are right there on your screen. Um, Ed, you cannot be serious right now. Don't do that right now. Wait. So check out the links and everything on your screen. This particular episode will probably be posted. Really, Ed. Wow. I know. We'll talk about that later. This particular episode will be posted on YouTube. You can also check us out on Facebook where we post up inspirational and motivational, also spiritual content, to help get you through your day. You know what I mean? So let's get into this next story. Oh, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I hit the thing by accident. I'm so sorry, y'all. So let's check out this second story. But before we do that, Ed, man, come on, bro. You killing me. You killing me. Give me what I like, man. Give me what I like. Give me what I like. Come on, man. You know my song. There we go. All right, folks. I don't know what it is about this beat, Ed. It's just so sick. My son made this beat, y'all. It's so sick. I love it. But let's check out this second song. Second story. Sorry, y'all. Okay, our second story. This one brings us to where? Where we at with this one? This one is also in New York. Okay, so this one is in New York. This one is in the Bronx, though. Okay, a family demands answers after a woman is found dead in a hospital stairway 5 days after she fell. 5 days after she fell? What hospital is this? What the? What? Buddha? What the? Like, what? Ed, did that just say 5 days? 5 days. Are you serious? Oh, the lawsuit. The lawsuit that's gonna happen here, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be serious. All right, Ed, hit that story. Let's let Sarah AI take over. Ed, hit that, man. I want to hear this.
A community
Definitely.
is demanding justice and accountability in the death of a Bronx woman at the Montefiore Family Health Center in the Bronx. Investigators said 57-year-old Sari Mao fell in the stairwell of the facility at 1 Fordham Plaza on August 16, but her body wasn't discovered until 5 days later. Organizers with the nonprofit Mekong NYC, who organized a rally Wednesday, said a foul odor led staff to the stairwell. There's so many questions, said Kamaran Nan of Mekong NYC. So many unanswered thoughts, and for us, and for the family, we really want to know how can something like that happen. More Bronx news. Mao's sister, Sopath Mao, described her as loving and said the past month without her sister has been gut-wrenching. Very frustrating, said Sopath. This was very unexpected. I wish that somebody could let us know that she passed away. Staff at Mekong NYC sent a letter to Montefiore asking about the facility's protocols regarding security patrols in the building. A spokesperson for the health center released a statement saying, Montefiore does not own or operate the building. Therefore, we have been in touch with the management company and owners of the building to better understand what occurred when Ms. Mao left our facility. According to the Bronx Chamber of Commerce's website, 1 Fordham Plaza, LLC, manages the building, which houses several businesses, including Montefiore's Health Center. PIX11 attempted to reach out for a statement, but a staff member on the phone hung up without answering our questions. Organizers told PIX11 Mao was living at a Catholic Charities group home at the time of her passing. According to NYPD, a missing persons report was not filed despite Mao being missing for 5 days. We contacted Catholic Charities to see their protocols when a resident goes missing, but they did not respond to our request for comment.
And you know why they didn't? You know why they didn't respond? Because they knew that they effed up. When they call them, that was the moment they knew that they effed up. Sorry to repeat that. I'm trying to, I try to mimic it a little bit. But yeah, let me give you my view and my opinion up on this situation. First of all, let's boo this church. I mean, let's boo this hospital. I said church. Let's boo this hospital. Can we also give them the dummy buzzer? Can we pull that up? Can we give them the dummy buzzer? Because this hospital, this system is completely, yes, do it again, Ed. Completely, completely like, completely messed up. Completely messed up. My first, Ed, that was, don't do that again. Oh, gosh. Cut it out, Ed. Let me get through this, okay? I don't know what's wrong with Ed, but I know what's wrong with Ed, but he needs to calm down, okay? Um, for me, this is my question. And I want to make sure I say this in the right way. What stairwell was this that it was not patrolled for 5 days? Okay? What now? I understand that a different organization is the one who polices this hospital, is the security of this hospital. But what kind of security that do you have that somebody is in a stairwell for 5 days that they are not seen? Now, to all my listeners, I want y'all to just think for 1 second. That's a dead body for 5 days. Do you know the smell that was probably roaming throughout that hospital for that week? Because I think the smell pops up like 2 or 3 days after, right? Right, Ed? Like 2 or 3 days after. Yeah. Like 2 or 3. So you know the smell that probably was in that stairwell, but nobody smelled it throughout the hospital. Nobody. These are the questions that have to be asked people. And even though Channel 11 did a little boot 'em. Please boot them. Can you boot them? Did you boot them? Can you boot them? Because they gave the story no attention. But folks, like I said, that's what we do here. This is what we do. Okay. Now, um, we did look up this management company, and it is very true. They do manage. The security company does manage several facilities within that area. But my question is this: why wasn't the security patrolling where they should have been patrolling? When you hire a security company, okay, they expected to patrol the entire facility. The entire facility. They supposed to have blueprints, and I've worked for a security company before, so I know this. You get a blueprint of everywhere that at least you supposed to walk, but you get a blueprint of the building, so you know where you have to go, know which exit you have to. You know what I'm saying? If something happens, you know where to lead people and everything. I mean, for y'all who don't know security, these are the things that security guards are supposed to know. Exactly where the exits are and all these things, and they have a route, and they also know how to get to other places just in case that there's an emergency or they need to assist somebody during an emergency. If they need to assist another security guard during an emergency, they know how to get there. Now, if they memorize it, that's on that person. I don't know. That's on them. If they have maps and stuff throughout the hospital, if that's probably the policy, that's on that hospital. Because not all hospitals have the same policies. All right, people, let's be honest. They don't. But this Montefiore Hospital, and I don't understand that because Montefiore Hospital is, um, well, back in the days, it was the like number one hospital in the Bronx. Montefiore was the best hospital in the Bronx, and I think, but this was in like the early 2000s, right? Yeah, early 2000. Montefiore was the best hospital in the Bronx. It was number one in, I guess, everything, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it was number one. For them to fall that low is kind of like, it's crazy. Why would nobody be patrolling this area at all? What kind of security staff is working this building? Because you have to, like, and I'm gonna throw it out there. I didn't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. What happened if this was a child? I'm just saying a newborn baby. What happened? What would happen? What happened if somebody was assaulted in that area? Now, this person just happened to fall down the stairs and then they passed away. But what happened if something else took place there? What happened if another crime took place in that stairwell? Nobody would have known about it for at least a week. And that's why they get a boot. Boot them again. That's what's scary about this situation. That nobody would have known nothing. But we send our condolences out to this family. We're going to continue because I know we probably going to. I'm definitely want to do an update on this story because if it was me, and I know all my listeners are saying the same thing, sue them. Sue them. It's not going. I'm not saying suing is the answer because it's not the answer. It's not going to bring your family member back. It's not. But suing this place and making sure that they put other making sure that they update their policies would be the best thing. It would definitely be a best thing. Oh, we got tape on. Oh, we do. All right, we got tape on this. All right, Ed. You didn't say we. Would you mention that earlier? Would you? Okay, so we got some tape on this. We got some video. We got some video on the situation. All right, Ed, play that video. We got some video on this. Check this out, y'all. Hit it, Ed. Come on, man.
What you want, what you really want. Justice.
Just 1 month after Siri Mao was discovered lifeless in a stairwell at Montefiore Family Health Center, her tragic death is spurring outrage and calls for accountability.
There's so many questions, so many unanswered thoughts, and for us and for the family, we really want to know how can something like that happen.
Investigators say the 57-year-old fell in the stairwell of the facility at 1 Fordham Plaza on August 16th, but her body wasn't discovered until 5 days later. Ralliers say a foul odor is what led staff to the stairwell.
So for us, there's frustration. I think for us, there's so much anger, but as well, like I think we're making sure, like, one, the family has justice, and we're making sure that the demand of the community for something like this is really important.
Mao's sister, Sopath, describes her as being loving and says the past month without her sister has been gut-wrenching.
Very frustrating. This was very unexpected. I wish that somebody could let us know that she passed away.
Now she and organizers want answers. They recently sent this letter to Montefiore asking about the facility's protocols regarding security patrols in the building. A spokesperson for the health center says Montefiore does not own or operate the building. Therefore, we have been in touch with the management company and owners of the building to better understand what occurred when Miss Mao left our facility.
Thank you. Yeah, stop it there. Stop it there. Bring my background, please. Stop it there. And these were the same questions that I was just asking. I didn't hear that report. I'm hearing it the first time, just like y'all. Ed should have played that from the beginning, but it's so hard to find Caucasian help these days. You know what I mean? So hard. Anyway, anyway, but anyway, yes, these were the same questions that I was posing before. What type of security company is this that they don't patrol the entire building? What kind of like would you want just would you want your safety with this security company? I don't think so. I don't think so. And the security company, I forgot the name of it, but it's in the report. I, it's in the report. So I am definitely going to look more into the security company, but we did look into it, like I said earlier, a little bit. We did look into it, and we did find out that the security company, um, it did, in fact, have a lot of connections, buildings out here. So they are securing a lot of buildings that they are not protecting at all. So this security company needs to be booed. Give them the buzzer, please. Also, give them the buzzer, please, because they definitely 100% deserve it. Ed, can you hit the buzzer, man? Why take you so long, man? What's wrong with you? Thank you. They definitely deserve it. So, that is my view, and that is my opinion on this story. Montefiore definitely 5 stars down because I don't know how that could happen because a child could be taken from that facility, like anything, anything, anything. They could be stealing equipment. I'm not saying a whole bunch of equipment, but they could be stealing anything and just using that stairwell. And as you heard in the report, they didn't even know anything until they smelt it. That's what I'm saying. You got to think about the smell. Now, Ed here, Silent Ed here, used to work at one of them, what, yeah, like at a funeral home. So he knows about the smells. I don't know about the smell, but you know about the smell. You know about the smell. I don't, but you know about the smell. So he knows how all that goes. Because did you work at a funeral home, Ed? You worked at a funeral home? Speak up. Come to the mic. Why you never want to come to the mic? Come to the mic. Okay, no. Your brother-in-law worked there. Okay. But you still smelled it. Okay. His brother-in-law worked at a funeral home, but he was still, smell it. I don't, whatever. I'm just saying the smell of death is very strong. And I don't understand how they didn't. It's just very, this story to me is, and I have to say it, Ed, this story to me is very shaky, man. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm done with this. All right, folks. Listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, if you like this content, want to hear more of it, all the links and stuff is right there on your screen. Until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, peace. All right, let's get out of here. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, folks. I'll see y'all later.